How we doing, folks? Welcome in the Week 6 picks. I'm Jason Blakeney. This is Brady Aymond. And Brady, is a big week this week. Every game's a district game except for Pine Forest game. We'll get into that in just a second. But let's start in the smallest district first. So let's go with Northview taking on Jay.
I like Northview in this one. I think they're going to win pretty easily.
I like Northview also. I do like Ricky Cofield, though, to go for 100 yards. So maybe we can add that pick in there. I'll say yes, and you say?
I'll say yes.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't think that's going to count, though.
No.
Let's walk up the ladder a little bit. Let's go to District 1-3A, Catholic High getting their first taste of district play this year. Florida High coming to town.
I think Catholic's going to keep the momentum going after the win over Navarre, and I think they'll win. I think they'll win pretty easily, too.
Yeah, I think it's a closer game than pretty easily, but I do like Catholic to win that game also. Maybe the biggest game of the week is in District 1-5A, and that is Gulf Breeze hosting West Florida. First home game of the year for Gulf Breeze and homecoming.
Yeah, interesting game. I'm undefeated with West Florida, and every time I pick Gulf Breeze to lose, they've won. So it's kind of a situation where I think I'm going to guarantee a winner either way. I'm going to go ahead and pick West Florida in this one.
Oh, well, see, I thought we'd be different here. And it's funny, you're picking against Gulf Breeze in a game where they have all the momentum of being the home team and homecoming and all the pretty dresses and all that stuff. And I'm going to go West Florida, too, because I think they're just the better football team. I think they play a little bit better defense. Will be a very good game, though.
Yeah, I think
very good game. Good enough that we're going to have two folks there. Brady will be there, and Bill Valona will be there. We're going to walk up to 6A now. We're going to go to District 2 6A first. Navarre traveling to Choctaw-Hatchie.
I like Navarre in this one. I think they're going to stay undefeated in that district and just keep rolling.
Yeah, I think they really have the number for that district. Yeah. I think Navarre is far and away the best team in that district. I think Niceville is the second best team in that district.
And they handled them.
And they've just manhandled them. So they probably want to play a little more defense this week than they have been, though.
Yeah.
All right. District 1 6A, the only game of the week that is not a district game, is a really big game. And that's Pine Forest traveling to Madison County, a Class 3A powerhouse, and in Catholic's district. And those two teams going at it. Who you like?
That's going to be a tough one. Everything I've heard about Madison County is that they're one of the top teams in the state, regardless of classification. But Pine Forest plays well on the road. I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to pick Pine Forest in this one.
I'm going to go Pine Forest also.
So we're going to be exactly the same again.
Well, I don't know. We've got a couple games left. But I'm going to go Pine Forest. I do like their athleticism out there. The rest of District 1 6A, all district games. First one, maybe the biggest one, PHS hosting Pace. You
got to wonder if PHS still has enough, weapons on offense with Jimmy Threed out again this week. But I like PHS's defense. I think they're just a really good, solid defense, and it'll be a low-scoring game, and they'll win the ugly, low-scoring game.
I think Coach Bennett actually put Jalen into a capsule and didn't let him walk at all this week. Try to make sure that ACL stays attached after losing LaDerrick and Jimmy both to ACLs. I like PHS also, of course, because Brady picked them. I have to pick them. And so I like the Tigers, and we're going to move on to Escambia hosting Washington.
I like Escambia in this one. They played well against Milton last week. I think they just made a few mistakes. A matchup of two teams that are struggling. I like Escambia at home. I think they'll get a win.
I like the confidence maybe that Washington builds off of hanging with Pace for so long last week. I also like I don't like that there's turmoil at Escambia, but I think that hurts.
It's a distraction,
yeah, that hurts them going into this week. So I like Washington in this game. Finally, we get one different. I appreciate you getting one wrong.
No problem. That means I'll catch you this week.
No, Washington wins that game. Thank you, Wildcats, for going out there and getting your first win. Last game on the slate.
Tate at Milton. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with Milton. They're just kind of on a roll right now. They beat Escambia last week, and I think we've heard that Tate's kind of going back to the double wing offense, so going away from the spread. So I think it's going to take some adjusting for him. I think Milton's just too good of a defense.
Yeah, I think the Rigby scrum coming back maybe hurts him a little bit this week. Maybe it's better for him in the long run. I'm not real sure what offense you run there. You have a lot of smaller kids. You have some speed, but obviously the spread's not working for you.
Yeah.
Going in tight, I'm not sure how that'll work for you. Alex Westergreen, we know, is very dangerous in that scrum, so we'll see what happens there. I'm also going to go with Milton, though. I do think that the Panthers are the better team, and they play great defense. And that's really a struggle for Tate there. So, all right, that wraps them up. We got one game difference, so it's going to come down to Escambia, Washington this week. Either we're going to be tied or I'm going to have a two-game lead. So I'm going to have a two-game lead, essentially is what I'm saying.
Crippling two-game lead.
Well, the way you keep copying me, it is
exactly.
rather
I would never catch you at that rate.
That's right. All right, folks, join us tomorrow We'll have our preview video on Saturday. We'll have our post-game video. We're going to do things a little bit different with the post-game this week. It'll be pretty interesting. I'm going to incorporate as many people as we can into the video. So thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Blakeney. This is Brady Aymond, and we will see you tomorrow.